Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it is Solfox here, and you're watching me attempt to cast StarCraft 2. Now we have another Team Echo replay here, and it's played on Ohana. It is a TvZ. Let's start inducing our players, playing the right-hand side corner of the map, playing in the blue car, representing the race Zerg. It is bjdr. We're gonna call him Mr.B. Yes, okay, and on the other side of the map, playing in the red color, representing the race Stern, it is Pikachu. And, okay, that hurt my throat extremely, and that is not something that I would recommend doing on a daily basis. That was a one-time thing. From now on, it's gonna be known as Pikachu. So, this match is getting started here, and Pikachu is going for a supply depot to block off this natural ramp here. Nothing very important here. I believe both of these players are on Masters level, and in Europe. So yeah, this is gonna be a good match here. This is one of my favorite matchups. I can't really say that it's more favorite than ZVP, because I really love ZVP because it's so kind of unbalanced with the high hitting power, the high hitting units of Protoss, and the very low HP units of Zerg. It's very nice to watch when Zealots totally kill and annihilate those poor little Zerglings. Now, in the meantime, it looks like Pikachu is gonna go for command center first here, because he didn't build that barracks on 12. So we'll see what he decides to do. I mean, there's no SCV going down here just yet. He's probably gonna send him right now here. Where is it? Come on, send him. You can build it right now. It's gonna be just a little bit delayed for a few seconds here. Yes, like I said, just a little bit delayed for 2 seconds. And now the command center first is going down. His opponent is going for hatchery first here on the lower ground on 15. So gonna be going to spawning pool very early here. And the thing that I want to see is he gonna go for a gas right after spawning pool to go for that quick speed, because his opponent is going for hatchery command center first, which means that he won't have so many units out on the field in such a low time here. Oh, a little bit of mishap here, and there goes the barracks down. Nice play from Pikachu. I mean, relatively nice play for Pikachu to shove that probe outside of his opponent's base so he can build the barracks here. And now he put down the supply depot. What is he doing? Oh, he's gonna go and scout. Oh, well, that's a good thing. In the meantime, Mr.B, didn't open this, excuse me. Mr.B is going for his spawning pool here, right behind the mineral line here. So his spawning pool is not gonna be so late like his opponent's barracks here. That barracks is actually gonna finish before the spawning pool finish, which is not a common thing to see in a PvZ. I mean, it is a common thing to see, excuse me, but he didn't go for gas while this spawning pool is working on, so no like immediate speed coming from Mr.B here. He might go for something here because he is sending one SCV down here, maybe another scout, or maybe just transferring one SCV here, but no, he looks like he's sending an SCV down there. In the meantime, the bunker up is going on the natural here for Pikachu, so he's probably very concerned about something going on here. The first Marine is going to be out in just a few seconds here, as well as the double orbital command going down on those two command centers here. In the meantime, Mr. B is going for a third hatchery here on the 4-minute and I believe 30 mark here. So yeah, that's a good thing. In the meantime, his 2 lings are going to be finished, as well as his 2 queens. So he will be in a good position now, because his opponent is very defensive. He is only now flying that command center down on his natural ground, only having 1 barracks and working on a second one that is a factory, excuse me. So he's going for reactor Hellion, what it seems to be to me here. And if bjdr Mr. B decides to just push here, he might right out kill his opponent, because he's only got 2 Marines in 1 bunker here, and he's working on that reactor here on the barracks, so he can't produce any additional Marines here. So yeah, he's in a good position now. Mr. B is actually, he sends us one little link here to scout here. He might get picked off, but no, nice, that's a little bit of micro here from him going down. So what I want to see is when he's going to go for gas. He's going for only 1 gas at this point in time. He doesn't have any on the natural base, so 1 gas is going to be going down, maybe to use it for lair to transition into roaches, because he doesn't seem willing to go for link speed just yet. He only made 2 links, I believe, at this point in time. He might want to go for an early lair and then go for roaches with roach speed, or for mutalisks, because it's a good map to go for mutalisks. You got a lot of space here on the second base to just poke in and poke out to this natural base here. In the meantime, that reactor Hellion is going to be finished. 2 Hellions are going to be coming out, and this is 1-1-1, so it's going to be a reactor Hellion Banshee build. Those 2 gas have been employed here, so a lot of gas will be coming in for Pikachu. We've got 250 gas stored here, and what I want to see is if he going to go for a for cloak for those banshees. He might as well go for it because he has a lot of gas stocked in. He had two fully saturated refiners here on the natural base, only building the banshee now. He might go for cloak, he might not go for cloak. In the meantime, he has dealt with a few zerglings here in the center of the map. He's gonna go and push here, maybe to the turret base or maybe to the natural base. If I were him, I would actually check the turret base. He now sees the turret expansion. He sees that he's not in such a bad position actually. He has supply blocked for a few seconds here, going for that supply depot right now but he has the map control at this point in time. In the meantime, his opponent is going for one more gas here at the natural base here, and he is now researching Link's speed, which is probably certainly a formality here until he gets more gas. We can go into something greater tech here than Link's here, and a big force of actually Hellions is assembling here at the third base of Mr.B here, so he might go for poke here. I would actually go for the natural base here because there's less defense in the natural base than in third base. There's a spine crawler here. He might be able to kill a few of those drowns here. Not gonna be a big blow for Mr.B here because he did lose one of those Hellions. He almost lost two of those Hellions, but there's the Banshee coming in play. There will be no cloak for him, which is a weird decision because he has so much gas here that he could actually use that cloak here. In the meantime, he's going for his third supply depot in his base here. Third command center in his base here. Double barrack has been going down, and he's putting down more barracks as we speak, so he will be going for that bio play with +1 timing. Probably gonna push out while he moves his third base down here. In the meantime, he's gonna going and poking here at the natural of his opponent again. And from what I see, Mr. B is going for that Roach Warren here at the natural base. So he's going for that Roach play here, not a weird thing, going for lair at the same time. So he wants to get that speed right as well, right as soon as that lair is finished, as soon as that Roach Warren is finished. He's going for late Baneling nest here, which is a good idea because you're playing against Mech here, and he might actually want to go for a Link Baneling play, which would be a great thing. Link Baneling Mutalisk play if he decides to go for that Spire here. In the meantime, Pikachu is going for 2 more gas here at natural base, so he will have a lot of gases here to actually do something. In the meantime, he's still trying to poke with those units here. He doesn't have enough room to work with because his opponent has a lot of queens here at the middle of the ground here and close to this Alaga Tower. He has 2 queens and 3 queens who can deal with a few of those aliens because a few of them are at low health, but he has those 2 banshees there. If he just researched Loki, he'll be in such a better position. In the meantime, he's working on Stim, and +1/+1 will be complete. He needs to throw down that armor here. In the meantime, he has taken out one of those overlords. Pesky overlords have been scouting him. He's going to tear down this rock at third base. The thing that Pikachu has been doing very well here, he made only those Hellions and those banshees here, and he made just a few marines to saturate this space to make it seem like he's actually not going to he's actually going for only banelings, only Hellions and marines. So he played a very good game. In the meantime, his opponent is breaking also his third base rock, and only now he's going for more gas, so he wants to be saturated on all gas here. So he might be going into Spire or something big gas flux here, or just trying to max out on roaches as soon as possible. Roaches and banelings, that would be such a weird composition here. In the meantime, he's working on the centrifugal hooks, so he might go for some banelings here. He might not go for the third base of Pikachu is going to get saturated just in a few seconds. We'll see when he decides to take gas. If he takes gas, that will mean that he will have a lot more gas to work on useless upgrades like high-res tracking. What is it that upgrade called for turrets, which is so useless here. In the meantime, ventral sacs are getting researched here for our Zerg player here, which means that he's gonna go for something. Oh, and a big drop here in the main base, but this is gonna get cleaned up because there's a lot of units here for BG. He needs to evacuate here, and he does evacuate with a lot of those units. I think he only lost one of those Hellions here, which is a good play for him, but he didn't do anything. He just lost one Hellion. He might have gotten a scout here, but there is a lot of defense on this north side of the first of the natural base, the main base of Mr.B here, and he's gonna swing around here, go to the natural, or maybe strike at the main again because there's nothing to defend against this here. Again, he's gonna drop here in the main base. Oh, this is gonna be so many roasted drones here. If he managed to get one nice hit here, he needs to focus him down, and oh my god, so many drones that got killed, but he needs to evacuate right here and right now because that's a lot of roaches here for Mr.B here. Now he's moving that spine crawler here. He might not be able to attack here again. He really needs to get the hell out of here because he's cornered in now by those spike spark rollers here, and Pikachu's in a good position because his opponent has only now gotten for his 4th base. I mean, seeing that he's gotten for 3rd base so early here in the game, he's kind of behind now. In the meantime, Pikachu is working on his 2-2 here, as well as more barracks, so he's going for that full on bio play here. He's not working on any defenders, but there's not a single turret here because he didn't see a spire going down, because there is no spire going down. The infestation bit has been completed here, so he might go for that Bailing Infestor play, but from what I see, he's going for roaches here. He doesn't have a lot of roaches, but they're moving through the center of the map along with those Bailings and Lynx here, which might prove a problem to Pikachu, because Pikachu has only a few units here, but he has 4 siege tanks here. If he sieges them up, he's gonna be in great position, but again, he didn't wall off the natural base entrance here, so he's gonna be wounded here, not wounded, he's gonna be how do you call it, one number. In the meantime, he's going for the 5th base here, for the 4th base. Big drop here, he's gonna kill a lot of units here because there's no units to defend from Mr.B here. He might even kill the hatchery here, which is gonna be a big deal because Pikachu is such a great advantage now. If he cripples his opponent even more, he's gonna be in such a great advantage, and those Lings are coming here. There's no anti-air in that whole group here. He might just want to go and chase his opponent away, and one poor Marine got killed in that whole attack. Second one almost got killed. 2-2 is gonna get finished very soon here. That medevac is gonna get left here probably to go for another attack here. In the meantime, there's this other medevac going here along with this Banshee here that is waiting on the 3rd base position, but Mr. B has so many spark crawlers in place here that he will be able to defend against this if that Banshee decides to poke in here. In the meantime, Pikachu is looking like he wants to go for his 4th base here on the right side of the map. In the meantime, he's got so many barracks here. He's got such a great economy here. Let me check the economy, the income here. As you can see, the income is favoring Pikachu here, as well as the gas income, although the gas income is actually favoring Mr. B here. That doesn't matter because you don't need a lot of gas to be playing with a bio here. Meantime, he's gonna push a big force of Marines, 2-2 Marines that might have 3-3 already, but they have 2-2 here with tanks here. There's a lot of Bailings. They need to get great splits here to avoid those Bailings. He's gonna push back here, leave those siege tanks vulnerable here, but all the Bailings are dead. The only thing that remains are those weak roaches here. There's a cancel on the 4th base here. He's gonna demolish this. He really needs to take care of those spark rolls because they do so much damage to those Marines here. He left. He only has 1 medevac here at this point in time. He really needs to pump up his medevac production here because he has some gas in the bank and he has a lot of minerals in the bank. He has great income. He needs to go in those gas on the 4th base here as well as the 3rd base, which he has not done yet. He only has 1 harvester in each gas here, but he successfully denied his opponent the 4th base while he's going for his own 4th base, which is a good thing. In the meantime, he's almost maxed. Probably all of his maxiness is on that worker count, as you can see. He has 74 workers, which is definitely an overkill, but he still has 126 army supply here, and he's got a good position. He's actually made a pretty good contain with those siege tanks here positioned the way they are, and he's making so many siege tanks. How the hell do you have more siege tank than you have Marines here? That is a very weird thing to see. He's really relying on those siege tanks, but again, Mr. B has a great army here, and he's moving in those links with the siege tank. He's going to be able to do so much damage to those siege tanks if Pikachu is not careful, but in the meantime, he's sending a huge force of links here on the right side to attack his opponent's 3rd base here. Let's see what happens with that. He's going to go for the 3rd base, but there's not a lot to defend. There's only a few Marines here trying to be heroes, trying to defend his 3rd base. In the meantime, Pikachu is trying to push here through the middle, slowly crawling his way in here. He's attacking the barracks, which is not a great idea. He needs to go for the middle line here, but if he goes for the middle line, he would only allow more supply to be made for Pikachu here in the force of those in the way of those army supply. What am I saying? If he kills those SCV, he would only make more room for more army from Pikachu here. He's going for the natural base here for the SCVs, and poor SCV, there's nothing to defend against this. He's gonna kill so many of them with those links here because he's waypointing them on the right side here. Oh my god, he needs to kill those SCVs here, and he's just tanking here at the 3rd base side here. He's gonna be able to clean this up from what I see here because there's a lot of units here to defend against this. All of his production is there, so he's been able to rally here successfully here, and there's even a few SCVs killing a few how do you call them? Few links killing the SCVs here. Let's see how many SCVs has he killed since here. He has killed 24 SCVs, but look at this. Pikachu killed 58 workers during this whole game, and only now he's gotten a few more of those medevacs here at the point of the game, and I think he's very capable of just standing here waiting for his opponent to GG, because if Mr. B doesn't get his 3rd base soon here, his 4th base soon here, because he isn't mining from his 3rd base, he's only mining from the natural base. He's over saturating it very extremely here, and his main base is almost mined out. If he doesn't get the 3rd base down and quickly sorted out, he won't be able to continue this game because there's nothing to give him supply, to give him minerals to me. Now Pikachu's pushing into this natural base here. There's only 4 of those effectively, and the GG. There's actually no GG going down here from Mr.B, but GG nonetheless. So Pikachu's played a great game here. Excuse me, my throat is so goddamn dry here. So Pikachu played a good game. GG Team Echo. And I hope you enjoyed this cast, ladies and gentlemen. My name has been Solfax. Watch the Team Echo's channel on YouTube, which is www.youtube.com/Team Echo Media. So Team Echo with the O at the Echo Media. I hope you enjoyed this cast. Until next time, guys, keep it steady and carry on.